Hello, my children. Hasnotalent here, and today we're playing Elder Scrolls Legends, the Elder Scrolls card game. Now, you've heard of death by 1,000 cuts, but have you heard of death by 1,000 cats? Oh, now we're talking. Now, full disclosure, I didn't come up with that name. That name was invented by Ian Bits, a former Legends YouTuber, streamer, whatever, a couple years ago, and he's one of the players that unfortunately left during the Great Exodus, as I call it, when Sparky Pants released Invade, and all the players, streamers, whoever, decided to quit, because the game sucks. Still does. What can you do? Now, I've never looked at his deck list before, because I didn't watch the video, but I'm guessing mine's pretty similar. I remember hearing the name a couple years ago, and I was like, I'm going to make a deck like that, and I did, and here it is. Actually, why don't we look up his deck list in bits. Death by 1,000 cats. Here we go. Oh, there you go, yes. Deck list is right there. As we can see, this is from April 2019. And let's see, he has Ring of Lordship, which I don't use. I don't think I have Fighters Guild Recruit in there either, but maybe I do. I don't use Serial either. Don't use Penedus Oculatus Agent. Don't use Shadow Marking. This was maybe before Spoils of War came out. I don't actually remember. Whoops. And the deck centers around Unrelenting Siege. I don't use a Nasty either. He's got Piercing Jab, Bandit Ringleader, and Debilitate. Okay, so his deck is similar to mine, but mine is a differing of opinion about how to go about doing this. So if we go back to mine, we have a lot of things. I have Drained Vitality in here, and you'll notice that I have a lot more actions. And the reason for this is because my deck uses Chanter. Chanter of Akatosh. After you play an action, summon a random creature from your deck with the same cost. So, and I have the Ultimate Heist in here, which I don't think existed when he made his. So the idea here is we get out as many goddamn 1/1 charge cats as humanly possible, and we chip them down 1 damage at a time. Master Thieves out, Unrelenting Siege out, which lets friendly creatures with 1 power attack another time each turn. Get a couple of these out, get him out, swing for 3 damage every turn with just unlimited cats. And I have Thieves Guild Defense in here too, so those cats might end up being 0 cost. And you just cat them to death. So many cats. Too many fucking cats. So let's get into it. It's a fun deck to play with. Not so fun to play against because there's a lot of thinking involved in playing this deck, actually. You have a lot of things to do in a single turn. And you oftentimes run your turn timer out. I mean, you're doing stuff the entire time, but I can understand why it is frustrating to play against. And we'll drop into casual to start. Death by 1,000 cats and Death by 1,000 Basilisk. That'll be coming up. Which is almost more fun to play, but they're both fun. We'll drop into casual, we'll do a bit of casual, do a bit of ladder, see where we end up. Sloppy Poppy. Oh my. You don't want one of those. Okay. And he's Sloppy Poppy 2. Apparently there was another Sloppy Poppy, and he couldn't get the first name. So we're gonna put Bandari Opportunist out, which is a cool card that unfortunately is drawn without a tail, which is unusual. We'll do that first. This is actually more important than a strong card. So we'll drop down Bloodpack Messenger next turn and hope for the best, but he might get executed. Hey, good start, right? And if we get the... Oh, that's good too. If we get the multicolored Khajiit, well, we still have a chance. Oh, nice. How do you like that? Nice. Yes, thank you. It feels good, doesn't it? There's too many fucking cats, man. Not surprised about that. We'll Viper it though, and we'll get 2 more cats in there. So this is going well so far. A couple more turns, we'll get Chanter out, drain Vitality, get another cat, execute, get another cat. That'll get jabbed for sure. He doesn't appear to have removal, or else we... I messed that up. You see, that was a misplay.
Here we make our stand.
Yeah. So we're gonna drain Vitality that.
Gone.
So he can't kill Master Thieves. I always forget this thing's name. I remember Thieves, but it's like Thieves Guild, whatever, but no. It's Master of Thieves.
This should help.
Oh, that's too bad. But we'll still kill Tyr. And we're gonna hold off on Chanter, I think. Actually, you know what? We're not. We're gonna, because we have 2 in our hand, we'll be a bit more risky. We'll play it now. If it survives, doesn't survive, that's fine. And then we'll wait for the other one then.
I will protect the hist.
Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Well, we can do all this in 1 turn, so that's nice. Now, Chanter plus Drain Blood is 9. So we're almost there, but not quite. That will kill Drain Blood, that's fine. 5, 6, 7. But we don't. Oh, you could do that. We'll wait 1 more turn.
This is interesting.
That actually changes things.
Kashid likes these. Kashid doesn't need to be fought. Think it's worth dying for? Kashid likes these.
This also changes things. Probably this. Wow. That was unexpected. So I'm guessing he can kill this? Let's find out.
They won't get on me.
Walk with our Lord.
I don't care, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't care because this will be -2, -2. And actually, we'll do that first. -2, -2, and then we'll sack the sweet roll.
Together, we will make a fortune.
You will die where you
You are dead. Unclawed Jarkachi.
1, 2. I actually think he's dead. Oh, because I was 0. Yeah, I fucked that up. Whoops. See, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of cats. You're like a 40-year-old wine ant trying to play Legends. There's just cats all over. You're a little drunk. You're lonely, but you got a lot of cats.
Hiding will not save you.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. But Unrelenting Siege pass? Hope for, well, you can't target it with actions, yeah. This will be tricky. That seems very greedy. Unless he has something to kill the Chanter, right? I should hope so. This also seems very greedy. Okay, good. Okay, does he not care about Chanter? Like, surely that is the thing that matters the most. Now I get to draw a card, probably.
Kashid likes these.
Kashid doesn't need to be followed. Kashid doesn't need to be followed.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Justice of Akatosh!
Kashid
Kashid
likes
doesn't need
these.
to be followed.
So he's dead.
Unclawed jaw, Kashid.
This has been an engaging.
Too many fucking cats. What do you say? It feels good though. It feels good every time. Like I said, I feel bad for people playing against it because turns take so long, but you have so much shit to do. Like, you have a lot of thinking to do. You have a lot of cats to play with. And there's a lot of mana stuff going on too. So it's a complex turns, even though the idea is just like Cat's Face. There's a lot of complex play going on. And it's a cool deck. It actually does better than what you would think it would. I don't suspect we'll do very well on ladder, but hey, if our random Empire deck can win 50% of the time, I'm sure we can do at least that. So we got High Elf Guest, which is when an elf visits your house and gets super stoned. That's what a High Elf Guest is. So, turn 1, we'll chill. Turn 2, Blood Pack Messenger. Turn 3, Thieves Guild. Draw 2 cards, make them cost 1 less. Feels good, man. Okay, so, plan's still the same. Blood Pack Messenger, Thieves Guild Recruit. And, hope you don't get Sorcerer Negated. But, you never know. Sorcerer Negation, or Firebolt. Or Mummify. There's so much he could do. That's not one of them, though. So, that's sweet. I like that. This deck, unfortunately, well, things are going to be costing less. This is a deflationary hand.
It's worth dying for. What are we going after?
We're going after something, baby. I think we're gonna do that. Get him away from being attacked. And then Thieves Guild Fence and Thieves Guild Recruit all at once. So I think I'll probably sacrifice this because I don't want to use both of these just for this. You're out of mana, bud. So unless you plan on sacrificing this to deal 5 damage, no, not today. So that is better yet. We'll do that. And I'll do this as well. And I will do this, so this can't even attack. Our thieves are most fenced.
I is my servant.
A giant bat? It got binned. Okay, he didn't do giant bat. Well, he's going to regret that.
I bark at birth. This is interesting. What have we here? John Luck. Think it's worth dying for. Think it's worth dying for. Think it's worth dying
Citizen.
for.
Get this crap off the field. And then he can't do some sort of trick with it. We'll give him health, but gaining the health doesn't matter that much when you have ultimate heist, because it breaks up to the front ruin. So, I mean, if you break all the ruins and they gain 100 health, you use it, they still lose. They'll just insta-lose. Doesn't matter. So, health gain isn't that big of a deal. But we have no support removal in this deck, so...
Must I do everything myself?
Yeah.
Ita Ori.
Ain't that a bitch. So, next turn, Drain Blood. I think the only 3 cost we have in here. Thieves Guild Fence, but we burned through them. So we would summon 2 Golden Initiates if we did Drain Blood. Or perhaps 1 Golden Initiate and 1 Master of Thieves. I don't know if the second one is also considered 3 mana or if it does it by 4. Let's find out.
Hand sees all. A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Yep. You're still out of mana. Do you got a 1-drop? No. He just likes to chill. That's okay. We'll chill. I'll talk to you guys. Discount pricing. I had no idea that effect was called that. That is hilarious. Discount pricing. Well...
You will die where you stand. My scales move in shadow.
There are always you are dead to be unclawed Jarkaji.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Speak, citizen.
There are always deeds to be
So that did, the second one was 4 mana. So that's interesting. It only applies to one of them. So we summoned a 3-drop and a 4-drop there.
You must be cleansed.
Not the end of the world. You know,
Must I do everything myself?
this cards with Betray in combination with Chanter is so fucking strong because you get to play them twice. You know, like, it makes a big difference to the general power of Chanter, because just summoning 2 creatures for 4 mana and dealing 4 damage is like, it's so overtuned. Of course, Chanter has to be out.
Together, we will make a fortune.
Justice of Akatar!
You are dead.
Ita Ori.
You are dead. Jarkaji.
So he's hurting. He can sacrifice, deal 5 damage, draw 2 cards, which doesn't look like he's doing. Oh, he still could, I suppose.
The Black Hand sees all.
Deal 2 damage, Leaf Lurker?
The stench of the living.
No. I still could.
Read!
What are you thinking of, bud? Necromancer, Mana Marco. You do have mana, 4 Mana Marco next turn. Piercing Twilight. He's gonna get rid of the cat. That's very smart. Definitely want to get rid of... Oh, there isn't one. So, sucks for him. I haven't done any with Bandari Opportunist yet. Unrelenting Siege. Yeah, that's probably smart. We're so close to the finish line, though, that, you know, I'm not sure it's going to matter. But hey, you never know, right? He can gain a lot of health. We can do 3 damage in the right lane. But he'd gain 4 health when we kill his creatures. That isn't quite there yet, unfortunately.
Kashid likes these.
Kashid doesn't need to be followed. Shaveskin fool!
My scales move in shadow.
Unborn Jarkajit.
You know, I maybe should have played this in the other lane.
You will not defeat.
And I don't think I care about the rest.
I learned.
This card, by the way, Necromancer's Amulet, is another card that's really fucking stupid and shouldn't exist because you just have infinite health. It's really dumb because Telvanni is extremely fucking overpowered. Same with Empire because he has infinite card draw, he has infinite health. So, you know, infinite card draw and infinite health is an infinite problem. And of course that's a problem, especially because you sacrifice your creatures, right? And you get
This should help you. Feel the power within you.
everybody hates this card. It's not just me, it's everybody. It's fucking stupid, right? Get rid of a ward. Nobody likes random mechanics. Nobody. And if there's gonna be, okay, if there's gonna be random mechanics in the game, they need to be like, I don't know, discard one random card from your hand or something, or for instance, rally is a random, like, what the fuck is this? I just lost because of that. I mean, how is that okay? It's fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, if there's going to be random mechanics, it needs to be like Rally, where it's one random creature gets +1/+1. That's fine. And in fact, that's something you can't do in a physical card game, you know? By the way, this fucked me over again. It's something you can't do in a physical card game, like Magic the Gathering or something like that, because it's not something you can do in real life. You don't have like a random number generator or anything. So cards like the rally mechanic, or there's the yellow high elf where every time you play an action a friendly creature gets +1/+1, and then there's the Reachman, who does the same thing. Every turn you give a random creature +1/+1. I don't have a problem with that so much, but like this random keyword shit, and we're just done now because of that. And it gave him guard again. What the fuck? Yeah, so he lost.
It has been an engaging hunt.
What the fuck? I told you, you break all the ruins, you get them down there. Man, I almost fucked that up too. I didn't even realize I had to do a double take. That is hilarious. Death by 1,000 heists that time. Well, sorry about that, bud. That's what happens sometimes. You deserve it too for playing Telvanni. In fucking casual. Not even like he's not even playing like a homebrew, some sort of different version of Telvanni. No, he's just playing Telvanni control. Like just straight up normal Telvanni control. Tier 1 deck that he net decked on not on ladder, on casual. Like, I don't understand that. I even saw that yesterday when I was playing. I was playing casual with, I don't know, some meme deck. It may have even been this. I was playing casual with a meme deck, and I came up against one of the people in the Friends Guild playing, I shit you not, Tier 1, net decked, best deck in the game, Empire Control, in casual, one of the top 100 players in casual with the best deck in the game, just stomping randos. Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Who does that? What is the point of that? It's so fucking bizarre. Like, do you just, like, jerk yourself off that you win against all the scrubs in fucking... in casual with the best deck in the game when you're one of the best players in the game? Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Get the fuck out of casual with that stupid shit. Especially because all it does is pushes players away.
You will not defeat
Like, do you think a new player is gonna come into the game and, like, have a good time when you just fucking style on his face like that? Of course not. It's literally the antithesis of fun. So if you're one of the top players in the game, then what the fuck are you doing there? Just making the game worse for everybody else. Like, I really don't agree with that shit. It doesn't even make sense to practice. Because... how do I want to do this? I guess just jab it.
Unclawed jaw Khajiit. Shaveskin fool.
you anger, Khajiit.
Unclawed jaw Khajiit. Unclawed jaw Khajiit.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Khajiit needs coin, and he will have it.
What? It didn't count it as a different effect. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because it's just another time each turn. That's interesting though. I wonder if I should have sacked one of these then. Wow, he has pulled 2 of these with Shelter Given. That's really shitty.
Did you hear that?
You are dead.
Justice of Akatar!
Gone!
You are shaveskin fool.
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Khajiit likes
Khajiit
these.
doesn't need to be followed.
Kashid likes these.
Kashid doesn't need to be followed.
Kashid likes
Kashid
these.
doesn't need to be followed.
Okay. Sorry, that was a lot going on. There's too many fucking cats. Oh, it's a very stimulating deck to play because there's so much going on, you know? You have a lot of shit to do.
Must prove your mastery, mortal.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll do that.
To our noble cause.
Kashid likes
Kashid doesn't need to be followed.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Do it again. Yeah, get rid of my cats. Get rid of my cats. And we'll sit here, waste your turn timer for fucking 20 years. I wonder if it does burn his turn timer. That would be quite something. Now the question is, can you kill the final cat? So, not looking great for him.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
We gotta think about how we want to do this.
My scales move in shadow.
Justice of Akatosh!
So, we can drain vitality and summon 2, but that's not quite what we want to do. We can't... You kind of have to do this.
There are always deeds to be made.
Well, that'll do it.
Together, we will make
Well,
a
that's just that.
Claw, jaw, cutting.
Good game.
An engaging coverage.
I'm happy I beat your shout deck. Although I will admit that this is not your typical color for shout deck. Although the deck is essentially the same as everything else. Like, all these people play the same deck. Like, you change color, but you play the same deck. Whatever. It doesn't even, like, fundamentally change how the deck is played. That's the difference with, like, the mage token deck I made. This plays different than, like, Crusader token. Because your token generation in this is all going to be actions. You're playing with almost entirely actions. Half your deck is actions. More than half your deck, you know? So it's not based on creatures. It's based on actions. It's played completely different. Of course, you still use 5th Legion Trainer. You still use Fervor. But the entire way you play and the entire strategy for the deck changes. Because you want to use actions for Ultimate Dragon Knight, as well as actually I don't have them in the deck right now, but as well as for Cavalier and everything else, you know, like, it plays differently than Crusader token, which I used to play. But all these, like, call dragon decks, they're all the same deck. Like, if you play what he played, Sorcerer, if you play Telvanni, if you play Empire, you murk people and get Call Dragon. You know, it's just the same thing. I've tried to make a deck different in idea to that a little bit with Warrior Unsummon, which is a warrior deck focused on unsummoning creatures to use their good summon abilities. Like, for instance, playing Hell Death Priest, unsummoning him and playing him again. Or same with your Grummite. And you do it with Word Wall, right? Because you do Word Wall, Close Call, Word Wall on Call Dragon, and then you have level 3 Call Dragon on turn 8. So this is a dumb control deck that is essentially the same as the other ones, but it's like differing of how you go about succeeding. And it actually plays different than the other control decks. Whereas in Empire Control or that guy's Sorcerer Control, I mean, it's just the same shit. It's just the same shit over and over again. And with that, I'm going to take a little break and be right back. Okay, back in the saddle. So let's hop back in, play a couple more casual. And then maybe we'll do some ladder. See how it does. But yeah, the extreme repeating decks is frustrating. Oh, it's not necessarily frustrating, it's just boring. It shows a lack of vision in people. But I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. That's why when I ran into Hefferton's Self-Damage Warrior on ladder when I was doing my top 100 run, that's what was good to see, because, you know, you have a good player playing a unique deck and kicking ass. And I mean, what else do you want? That's why I appreciate Ionai as well, because he always played item sorcerer on ladder, and he always did a really good job, you know, sometimes getting top 10, stuff like that. I remember playing against this person yesterday, but I don't believe there was any bad blood there. So, yeah, we're in casual, so I'm not gonna wait around. You just concede. It's a nice thing about casual. Especially if you come up against Invade, you can just concede. Because who wants to play against it? Nobody. Come back every day for a new guild quest, or in the case of me, the same guild quest, because I have the Invade one there that I haven't done yet. Invade 50 times. It's been sitting there for like 3 years. 2 years. However long it's been. I think that Invade came out in 2019 or 2020? Maybe 2020. I took a break. I wasn't actually playing when Invade came out because writing was on the wall for me. Because Alliance War came out, which was pretty broken, had some really stupid stuff, and I was like, okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous, but there was some fun to be had there. And then Moons of Elsewhere came out, and Elfie Conjurer, and all the other stupid shit, and that was enough for me, man. So I stopped playing, and then however many months later, Invade came out, and I checked the subreddit one day and realized that they absolutely 100% ruined it even further and completely vindicated all my opinions about the direction of the game in Sparky Pants. Zaboom-a-foo. Any of you guys ever watched Zaboom-a-foo? It was a show that was on when I was a children. But it was maybe only in Canada. It was about a lemur. Well, this is a bad starting hand, but you can't win them all, and sometimes you get bad hands. I'll take it. Get that, cost one less. We'll shadow shift this guy over. And another Drain Vitality. I should really put a 0-drop in this deck to use with Chanter. But I don't know what you'd put in. What an odd card to have when you have access to red. Yeah. Bye. But yeah, I should... Yeah. I mean... God, that hurts to do. But you gotta do it. I guess
Believers
we'll
shall
do
flock
this.
to our noble
He's maybe
cause.
playing control though.
Soldiers, form up.
Justice of Akatosh!
But yeah, I don't know what zero drop to put in. Maybe the one that gives you cover? You could do the one that draws a card. Or lets you see the top card of your deck.
Right price.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say no to all of that.
Kashid likes these.
Kashid doesn't need to be
Justice of Akatosh!
And, ooh, that would be greedy as shit. I'm feeling greedy. Wait another turn, get 2 Chanters out, then drain blood. I shouldn't have felt so greedy. That's okay, though. We can do the same thing.
Believers shall flock to our noble
Actually, we can't
cause.
because we don't have a creature to sacrifice.
What have we here?
Shit. Well, have to hope for the best. Didn't work. Let me guess, he's playing fucking Call Dragon deck with shouts?
There are always deals to be made.
He doesn't even know what he's playing.
My scales move in shadow.
Together, we will make a fortune.
I like that.
Kashid likes these.
Like that too. So we got 2 Merc Chanters, which is unfortunate, but you don't need them. You don't really need them. They certainly make the deck more powerful though. Alright, Zaboomafoo, what do you got? What do you got? Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, nothing. He changed his mind.
This one is very resourceful.
They're in my sights.
Surrender, unclad fool.
Chanter, Drain Vitality, you can do all that. Can you? 5, 7. Okay.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
What have we here?
I really would have preferred if this summoned something that wasn't a snake.
Kashid likes these.
Well, that's something. We got something going on there.
I'm here to assist.
It's another strange card to have in here. So is that? What even is this guy's deck? Is it just like 100 reasons? Wow, this is one of these people playing with 100 cards. What the fuck? Why do people do this? He's got 11 cards in there, 4 cards in his hand.
Time to die, weakling.
Yeah, okay, bud.
Time to die, weakling.
I should rope him. This is what I should do.
Kashid needs cooling.
Chocolate.
He will have it.
Justice of Akatosh!
Kashid doesn't need to be fought.
Around the arena grounds. Shout if you need someone to cheer you on.
Who puts 100 cards in their deck? Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Don't do this. If you're gonna put over 75 or over 50 cards, it needs to be like 1. Like 76 or 51.
Observe my technique.
Sucks for him, because he just lost.
Justice of Akatosh!
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
This one will shred your hide. This one will shred your hide.
That stole Mirak too. That would have been fucking hilarious to steal this. I don't understand why people have such bad manners on casual too. I get that all the time. All the time. People taunt spamming, people running the turn timer out. I keep like a record of people who do that to me, and I will rope them the next time we play. Start to finish, waste their entire time. Because why do you do that? And I see that in casual, somebody will be playing like tier 1 Empire Control. I'm playing like a meme deck, and then they win. They're about to win, and they start taunt spamming me and running the turn timer out. Like, they're insulting me for playing a fucking joke deck. Like, of course they're gonna win, of course. So why do you have such bad manners? I mean, I don't get it. Like, you're playing in casual, so you're already a wimp. With the best deck in the game against other people playing garbage for fun, and you're styling on them and then like tipping your fedora afterwards. Like, you're such a loser. Get the fuck out of casual and stop taunting people. Oh, this sucks. Can't do much. Gonna lose one. This is a really good card. I don't play it much, but it's really strong. And we know that he has been top 100 before, judging by his card back.
All can be had for the right price.
Wow, he's playing the same deck I am.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Nicely done.
There are always you are
to be
dead. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Yeah, it's kind of too bad because I didn't realize he was playing this. I shouldn't have let him get all the Bendari opportunists. I think I can kill them all though. Oh, maybe not now.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Gone!
Together, we will make a fortune.
Shaveskin fool! Shaveskin fool!
So we're possibly in trouble.
There are always thieves. You are dead! Unclawed jaw, Khajiit.
What are we going after?
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Oh, that sucks.
Khajiit likes
Khajiit
these.
doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Wow, he didn't kill it. That's greedy, though. That's greedy as fuck.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Does he have...
Khajiit likes
Khajiit
these.
doesn't need to be followed.
You see, he doesn't even know we're playing the same deck, because I never got a chance to play this.
Khajiit likes
Khajiit
these.
doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Ah, it has been an engaging.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
What do? Too many fucking cats. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks he had those two in the field lane, and I didn't realize he was playing this type of deck. I mean, I literally have never came up against anybody playing this deck before, ever. And I've played it for a long time too, probably like 10 months. So, yeah, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. Like I said, never played against it. But yeah, I should have contested. But I was more concerned about the guard because, of course, the guard's going to be a problem for the deck. Don't know what to say. Sometimes you just get wrecked. Whoops. I was checking my Audacity recording. It's too bad I couldn't get whatever assault, whatever that, what the fuck is it called? The support, I don't remember what it's called. Unrelenting Siege. It's too bad I couldn't get that out, because then we could have death by 1,000 cats each other. Well, I also had a really bad opening hand, if I remember. Yes. This opening hand is somewhat better. He had that one drop guard in there. I like don't even want to fucking play this. Nobody does. At least I have finish off. I'm like depressed already. I don't want to fucking play this. Nobody wants to play against this. Nobody. So why the fuck do people play it?
Citizen.
Like, I understand if it's a brand new player and all it gives you is fucking invade cards because the game's fucking stupid. But like, this is so fucking stupid. Nobody wants to play against this. Nobody wants to fucking play against this. So why the fuck does it exist?
Speak, citizen.
I'm like, that, coming up against this like completely ruined my mood. I don't want to fucking play. You know what? I'm not playing against this. Nobody should. If you run into invade and casual, just concede. There's no reason to play against this. I hope everybody who's watching this, seriously, just concede if you come up against invade and casual, and then I hope it ruins the game experience for the people who are deciding to play invade and they stop playing it. That's the only hope you can have. Just concede when you go up against invade, concede when you go up against invade, and I hope they're like, okay, I'm going to sit down and play Legends for 2 hours this afternoon, and I hope they play literally 0 games and they just wait in queue for 2 hours and they decide to never play invade again. That's the only hope we have to improve this game. Don't play against invade. Don't do it. Not in casual. Tell them to go fuck themselves. If they're going to play this fucking completely unfun, stupid shit, don't play with them. I mean, why? Why would you? He's probably running it too. But you know what I mean? Like, if you walk into a card shop to play Magic the Gathering, and the only person there is like the fedora wearing fucking grinder incel who thinks Magic is gonna make him rich or whatever, and all he plays is the most net-decked, unfun, degenerate shit, and he pushes all the new players away. If you walk into the card shop to play some games, and he's the only person there, are you actually gonna play with him, or are you just gonna, like, buy a pack of cards and go home? Of course you're gonna buy a pack of cards and go home, because nobody wants to play with him. Nobody wants to be around him. He's, like, negative and not fun and not cheerful and not positive demeanor. You don't want to be around the person, you know? It's the same shit on here. I don't want to fucking play against you. Nobody does. So fuck off. That's why ladder's so fucking unfun too. It's just like Dwemer crabs, Empire Control, dragons over and over and over and over again till the end of fucking time.
Defeated.
So if we get all 3 attacks, we'll go Spoils of War, Unrelenting Siege. I actually might do Unrelenting Siege first, and then we can do Spoils of War and have 1 extra mana. Makes sense. So...
Words on one so ugly.
Okay...
Think it's worth dying for?
You will die where you
Think it's worth dying for?
Oh boy, we got a lot of Vipers. We're feeling vipery. And of course, you know, I complain about people being... Oh, he's playing fucking Market. Oh my god. So fucking stupid. This is the epitome of unfun, is this shit. This is seriously the least fun deck in the game after Invade, is this fucking stupid shit. So fucking stupid.
In shadow.
You will die where you Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
What are we going after? Think it's worth dying for?
Khajiit needs coin, and he will have it.
always feels to be Shaveskin, fool, unclawed jaw, Khajiit.
Well, we can start doing stuff anyway.
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Hope you get your stupid I win bullshit this turn, motherfucker. Yeah. Here it comes. The fucking-ing.
Time to fight. Talos!
Have business with House Halalu.
Of course, you got a fucking curse. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And of course, you can kill another creature. Of course. That changes things, however.
Shaveskin, fool! You are dead! Unclawed jaw, Khajiit! You are dead!
Not defeat
Justice of
this one.
Akatosh!
Gone!
Khajiit
Khajiit likes these.
Gold soul.
Oh, what is this?
Jar Khajiit.
This fucking guy
Sheepskin. Fool.
playing this absolute degenerate shit is mad at me for playing this meme deck in Alt F4s. Go fuck yourself. Salty's a salt fucking guy. Playing with a troll name, playing a troll deck. Gets fucking killed by too many goddamn cats. And he Alt F4s like a salty bitch. Look, man, you need more cat cuddles in your life. That's what you need. You'd be less salty then. Mr. Fister Sinister. Meester, may I feast your sister? No, don't do that. You know what? We're gonna keep the Unrelenting Siege and get rid of the other two. That, I don't know what this is. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know if that made sense. But hey, we got Thieves Guild Fence. We can maybe play him. He's playing Dominion, which is the only tricolor deck that's not criminally fucking insane.
What have we here?
Still makes a very strong aggro deck, though, I do have to say.
Power is not to be underestimated.
This card's really good.
What are we going after?
He'll gain 4 health.
You vexed me for the last time.
What do you got? You got 4 mana, bud. What do you got? Mr. Fister. Yep. Just gonna click around, I guess. No, you can't do that either. Unfortunately. Just do that, I guess.
I bark and burn. This is interesting.
So, Shadow Shift Unrelenting
My friend would like to
Siege,
say hello.
I think is the way to go. You better not be playing fucking mid-range like everybody else. I played it too fast. I maybe would have played this in this lane. Whoops. So this will actually give us net mana because it only costs 3. So that's kind of interesting. Give us +1 mana. We'll have 7. And we can
Foul
play
breath, imbecile.
something.
You will die where you stand.
Play that. Blood Pack Ultimate Heist.
I'll help any way I can.
So, I think the thing to do is actually just sack Thieves Guild Fence.
Think it's worth dying for.
And then Torval Crook.
Oh, sheepskin. Fool. Sheepskin.
And go from there. Which involves Blood Pack Messenger.
For the right price.
Thieves Guild Fence.
Where are we going?
Territorial Viper. I think that's where we're going. And then he might play the 5/5 guard Atronach.
Foul breath, imbecile.
Then we'll Piercing Jab 1/2. Draw 4 cards. Well, I don't have any way to fix this, so we can kill it with an execute, get a Bandari Opportunist, swing face twice, Ultimate heist. 4, 5, and this will cost 6. So we can't do all that. Don't exactly care about that.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Well, we're gonna have to jab next turn, regardless of what happens, I think.
This one foresees a great victory. What are we going after?
We don't actually care about the health gain because we can just ultimate heist it down. So we'll hold on to that finish off for whatever bullshit he'll put into this lane. This kind of sucks. But what do you do?
At peace.
He's playing like a Empower deck, I guess. It's kind of unusual.
We fight for the glory of lost Almerius.
I assume he would save that until next turn. Swing face with the bat. And oh, there you go. Master Thieves, so we might need to finish that off now.
Think it's
Swing
worth
face.
dying for.
Spoils War. Yeah, that's tough. I guess this. Eat that damage. It sucks. But the good news is if he uses RN to kill the skilled fence, we can finish off.
History shall remember this day.
There you go. Well,
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
it's not looking super great at the moment. Could use a shadow shift, that would help a fuck ton. Okay. Mage's Trick. You know, I don't. It's not a good card, but for whatever reason, it always seems to help me win.
I'll help any way I can.
See, I was kind of afraid of this.
Khajiit need to be followed.
You will not defeat me.
Speak, citizen.
All can be had for the right price.
I think that's the best we can do. It's weird how much removal you can get out of this cat deck, eh? This fucking finish off is so fucking stupid. That kind of sucks. I think I would have preferred the other way around. Well, definitely would have preferred the other way around now.
Have a taste of this.
That'll help.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Jav. Ultimate Heist. Would have liked for this to be a better card. Or have 2 more mana. That would have been nice too.
There will be sweetmeats for this one tonight.
My skills move in shadow.
Nice try. Care to go again?
So I think we're done, probably. If we get Bandari Opportunist, we can kill the Elusive Schemer, but we can't kill both, so I think that's just it. We can actually kill both now.
There are always deals. Watch yourself now.
Shaveskin, fool! Unclawed jaw, Khajiit. Unclawed jaw, Khajiit.
Oh, it's so close. I want it. I want it for 8. Which is possible in this deck if you get a Thief's Guild Recruit. Because it reduces its cost by 1. Makes it 11, then goes down to 8.
This one will be going, yes.
I will cut your purse and your
Bolt me in the face.
My power is not to be underestimated.
Sacrifice it? Spoils warm. So that could be bad. We're definitely not out of the woods yet. That's it.
It has been an engaging hunt. Khajiit is unbelievable.
What can you do? Not much. You know, Dominion is not anywhere near as powerful as the other tricolor, but I find it a difficult deck to fight against sometimes because it's like, not his. His was just, I just lost for whatever reason. It just worked out that way. But, fighting Dominion's kind of hard because, you know, they can be really strong aggro, like really fast aggro, as well as you have a lot of life gain. So it's a weird position to be in because you're like hitting them in the face and gaining all this life at the same time. So it's very good against other aggro, I find, because health gain really messes up aggro really bad. With the exception of when they have all actions cost 2 more when you're fighting red. That makes it more difficult.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
What are we going after?
Also, the Dunmer who says you can't gain health, but people don't run him that much.
Think it's worth dying for?
I'm actually tempted to do this. It's a lot of mana just for that. But if he can't put another guard up, he's in trouble.
Feel the power within you.
He's in trouble.
Khajiit
Khajiit
needs
doesn't
coin.
need to be followed.
He will have it.
Think it's
Yeah.
worth dying for.
That's fine. We'll do that. I'd rather him hit me in the face. Anyway. We can always finish him off later.
Observe.
Oh, look, he's playing Shout Scout. Just like everybody else. Literally the same fucking deck everybody else played. Over and over and over and over again.
Khajiit doesn't
Are we
need to be
surprised? Of course not.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Give me that card, baby.
I will devour your soul, mortal.
Gold
solves
you are
most
dead.
problems.
You must be cleansed. Observe.
Unclawed jaw, Khajiit.
Just super lame. It's super fucking lame. It's another tier 1 deck. Or like tier fucking 1.5 deck. That everybody plays. It's the same thing as Empire Control. It's the same thing as everybody else. This is the optimal way. See, this is why Control is fucking stupid, okay? And I've had people argue with me about this before. Control is solved. Control is a solved game. There's like an optimal way to play Control right now, and everybody plays the same deck. Like, same deck with maybe 1 or 2 cards difference. And it is all this. It's just Shout, Scout, this. I mean, this in Empire is the same fucking deck. It's all the same deck. Take a look, by the way. He played this on turn 9. I was at 9 mana. You should not be able to do this. Max mana magic again fucks everything up. Because you don't play it on turn 11. You play it on turn 9. Or you play it on turn 8. Or, like, you don't play fucking Parthenax on turn 12 because you have Max Magic again in every fucking deck that runs it. So you're not playing it on turn 12. You're playing it on turn 10. You're playing it on turn 9. This is why, you know, for the longest time, people argued that,
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Speak, citizen.
Believers
for the longest time,
noble
people
cause.
argued that mid-range doesn't exist. And they're not wrong, because it doesn't.
Need to be followed.
And it didn't until Elfie Conjurer, which, I mean, one card should not define an entire genre of deck, right? So we're just fucking done. This is so fucking stupid. This is so
Khajiit is
fucking
done
stupid.
for.
Get the fuck out of casual with this shit. So fucking stupid. It's like something you would see in top fucking 20 a ladder. Why are you here doing it? It's bad practice, dude. This is what I was saying earlier and finish my thought. Playing casual is bad practice. You don't play against the decks you'd play on the ladder. So, like the top 100 player, whoever the fuck from the Friends Guild I saw playing in casual with Empire Control Tier 1, the same thing you'd play on top fucking 20 ladder. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Playing in casual is bad practice. You know, I say, why the fuck are these people in casual? And people are like, well, you can play whatever you want in casual. You know, they're just practicing. They're practicing their deck. No, they're not, because it's bad practice. Playing in casual is bad practice. You can't even lose ranks. You can't lose ranks online. You should fucking practice online. Practicing in casual doesn't make any fucking sense when on ladder you can't lose rank. Of course. Of fucking course. You should practice on ladder, not in casual. Casual should be where people go to have fun.
You will
So
die.
fucking stupid. I'm so fucking sick of this. I'm so fucking sick of this.
What are we going after?
So fucking sick of Slay. I'm so fucking sick of Alien Guardian. I'm so fucking sick of Empire Control. I'm so fucking sick of this. I am so fucking sick of playing against this. The same shit every day, the same cards, the same deck, net decked. They didn't come up with any of it. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Have fucking mercy. Do something worth yourself. You're a smart person. You have your own goals and dreams and beliefs. Why do you steal somebody else's work and just do the same thing over and over again? Especially when it's not fun to play. You know? Why do you do that? It's not fun to play with. It's not fun to play against. It's not balanced by skill. The games aren't interesting. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Why do you do it? It's like complete fucking masochism. Mental fucking... mentally goddamn deranged shit.
There are always deeds to be made.
Khajiit needs coin.
Shaveskin, fool!
He will have it. Khajiit needs coin.
Unclawed jaw
He
cookie.
will have it.
You know what's gonna happen next turn? I bet you do.
Think it's worth dying for. What have we here?
Is he's gonna play Unstoppable Rage? But he can't kill these three. He could Unstoppable Rage and swing into this though.
By the divine!
Surrender.
Moving shadow.
Khajiit fox these.
Walk with our Lord.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
There are always deals to be made.
Gone!
Khajiit
Surrender.
likes these.
Unclawed.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Unclawed jaw cookie.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Gone luck!
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Let's hope we get another Master Thieves. Actually, that'll do it. Doesn't matter.
Together, we will make
There you go. Well, GG. Sorry about that extreme nerd rage. It's just so frustrating playing this game. And people, I think, do themselves a disservice. There's still a fun game here if you let yourself experience it, but everybody's too concerned with stomping noobs, I guess, in casual with tier 1 decks to actually have fun playing the game. But just to be clear, I don't blame any individual person for playing good decks. I think it does a disservice to themselves. But the real blame lies with Sparky Pants for fucking the game up. And they fucked it up really, really bad. As I have said before. But it's just, actually, we should hop in ladder. It's just too bad. Like, the reason I get so worked up is because I cared so much about the game. It was so good. It was so fucking good. And yet, here we are with absolute despair. Still hating it over and over again in ladder. Goddamn mad lad, upside down 666 coming at me. He's the God Slayer. He's a mad lad, the God Slayer. Yeah, well, God Slayer, I'm gonna Bandari Opportunist you straight in the fucking mouth hole. And then next turn, probably Shadow Shift. Thank you. Luck to your host, too.
Thanks.
Shadow Shift Bandari Opportunist. Whoops! Didn't mean to say that. Meant to say hello. It's got me spammed. So he's gonna get that, it looks like. That's a good card to get though. Next turn we'll do Thieves Guild Recruit, face face. Next turn, Master Thieves, face face, face face. If all goes well, we shall see what he plays. Looking good so far. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked so fast. Alright. So, next turn actually will be Unrelenting Siege, I think. Maybe not. Maybe getting another creature would be better. We are gonna swing a law face.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Khajiit needs coin, and he will have it.
And hopefully no prophecy. So next turn, Torval Crook, Unrelenting Siege, Drain Vitality. Well, you're no fun. So in that case, next turn, Torval Crook. I don't know how I want to do this actually.
You anger Khajiit.
You definitely anger Khajiit though.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
4, 2, 3. You could do that.
There are unclawed jaw Khajiit.
All can be had for the right price.
I'm gonna hold up on that. I assume he'd go this to this. So, like, we have some choices if he doesn't kill this, because we can Unrelenting Siege, get 2 cards, and then kill this in combination with Dream Vitality, if he uses Earthbone Spinner to kill the Master Thieves.
Take Lord Dagon's power.
Go on. That doesn't change anything for us. Unrelenting Siege, face, drain vitality. Yeah. Wow, he didn't kill it. That was a mistake.
Gone!
Unclog jaw Khajiit.
Doesn't need to be followed.
Surrender, unclogged fool.
What have we here? All can be had for the right price.
Let's see what happens. We got vipers. We got an axe. We got kitty cats. So many fucking cats. And he cannot Unstoppable Rage this turn. Let's take a look at the cards he has. Bloodpack Messenger, Seducer, Archer's Gambit. Looks a little controlling. I fucking despise this card. I said that last time I played. Still hate it. Still hate it. He'll probably be happy for that.
This one will get what is needed.
I should have played Thieves Guild.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
You anger Khajiit.
So this should be one to the face, one to here. Actually, he's dead.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
It has been an engaging hunt.
This was a worthy contest.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Too many fucking cats. So many cats! Fuck! Too many fucking cats. The mad lad couldn't handle all my pussy. That mad lad couldn't handle all that pussy. What do you do? Oh my god, if we rank up with our cats, we're gonna be sitting pretty. You guys want to rank up with your little kitty cats? Yeah, we do. Little kitty cat rank up. I'm not gonna play that much more though, so it better be a blowout. Just 3 straight wins of pussy. You should be surprised it took me 2 hours to make a pussy joke. So Daggeth is gonna kind of be difficult for us, I think. Like mid-range is gonna be hard for us to play against. Especially because ours really comes alive kind of in the mid-rangey turns. So if it comes to like a fight for the board or something, we're obviously going to get wrecked. Especially if we have no cards to play, and I think we're just going to do this right away. And maybe we can get the field lane if he doesn't play something. And he didn't, so that's good.
Speak, citizen.
And we're not in too bad of a shape because we can Viper him. We could also Drain, but I'm gonna do Viper. It's kind of a waste because I mean the creature's not that much of anything, but we want this to stay up. We're gonna need the health later. Like obviously you want the cards from the prophecies, but I mean he clearly doesn't want it to exist.
Ita Orion.
Yeah, it sucks. First turn prophecy. Yeah. All that really sucks. I hope he doesn't have a crossbow. Or Archer's Gambit.
Careful there, friend.
Yeah. Was that a mistake? I think that was a mistake. Whoops. What can you do? So
surrender, unclogged.
We're really far behind, so we need to do this. We need to do this and hope for the best.
I will have your head.
What can you do?
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
Believers shall flock
I
to
mean,
our noble cause.
I mean, you have to, right? It would be nice to have a creature to play so we can use drain blood twice. We're just done.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
There's too much removal in the game. What can you say? There's too much removal in the game. You can play creatures that are removal. I mean, how can you play? You can't. How can you play when there's creatures that are removal? You can't. They get to be aggro and control at the same time. It's fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Such poor design.
Watch yourself now.
Such poor design. We're getting really bad draws.
I will have your head.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
Khajiit be followed.
There are oh shaveskin fools.
So, 2 turns he can play Dagoth. Which would be bad.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
I mean, if you have to. You have to, right?
What are we going after?
Together, we will make a fortune. Forest is our close. I will end you.
Control and aggro at the same time.
For the right price.
Sure makes sense. Sure makes sense that you can just be control and aggro at the same time. Play a 6/4 and kill their whole fucking field. Play a 4/3 and kill any creature in the game. They can't even do anything about it.
This might be handy.
This shit's the best fucking control in the game. Besides Mummify. So I'm just dead.
It has been an engaging hunt. Khajiit is done for.
Assuming he had the intelligence to swing face, which many people do not. They'll have lethal and they won't swing face. I guess they want like more lethal. I don't know why people do that. Don't do that. If you're a player playing this game and you have lethal, but you're like, oh, it's not like. What if they get a prophecy? Okay, you would have lost anyway then. Like, just swing face. If you have lethal, swing face. Literally, there's like 0 situations where that's not the right thing to do, because had you not swung face, they would get their card anyway. Like, the only exception to this I can possibly think of is like you have 2 health, they might get lightning bolt, and if you wait a turn, you'll be able to get your health back or something. Like, you have a card but don't quite have the mana to play it, so if you wait 1 more turn, you'll get 5 health back or something. That is the only situation where it's okay to wait if you have lethal. Other than that, if you have lethal, you should be swinging fucking face. I've seen a person on board with lethal wait out like 5 turns because he had like 3 health left or something. And he waited out 5 turns, and then I drew a lightning bolt and won. But he was afraid of me getting a lightning bolt in my prophecies, right? But that doesn't make any sense, because I had like 3 runes left. So if he would have swung face, he would have just won. He was like scared himself out of winning because I had prophecies left. But he gave me 5 turns anyway. Fucking draw whatever the fuck the prophecy would have got. Like, there's not that many situations in the game where the ruins are gonna make that much difference. Like, if you have lethal, you should just swing face. If you wait a turn, they're gonna get to draw a card, and if it was their prophecy, they get to play it anyway. So what the fuck is the point? Just swing face. It's so silly.
My scales move in
We got a really shitty draw here. This person is probably playing like a Stealer of Secrets deck. Not a good deck to use on ladder.
I will cut your purse.
Need to bait out some of his removal. Have fucking mercy. Going up against a control deck that has no fucking creatures and all I have is removal.
We must protect our stronghold.
You anger Khajiit.
The fighter's guild stands ever ready.
Why is there infinite card draw in this game? Why is there infinite card draw? He drew like 6 fucking cards that turn. As Spoils of War is another fucking stupid deck for a stupid card that can do that fucking stupid shit. I mean, do I execute it? Do I just wait? I guess I'll just wait. But yeah, he drew, how many fucking cards did he draw? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll send them all to oblivion.
See, 5, 9, so this should actually be done
Believers shall
here.
flock to our noble cause.
Is this? Give me that, okay.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
I am over. Khajiit needs coin, and he will have it.
Territorial Viper is strong in this deck, but you almost don't want it there for Chanter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, I think he has 9.
Surrender, unclawed fool.
What have we here?
More removal, just what I need.
Khajiit to be followed.
What are we going after?
Look at all this fucking removal. Jesus fucking Christ. Removal?
What have we here?
I need to think about how the fuck to do this. Like, you can chanter, piercing jab, finish off. That will res nothing.
I don't know it all, but I'm pretty close.
You could also... Well, never mind. I mean, if he used Laneth to pull Stealer of Secrets, I don't fucking care because I can just piercing jab it. But he might be trying to one-turn kill me with Nord Firebrand, the Ring, and Stealer of Secrets. But he doesn't have enough damage because he'd only do 16 with the Ring and Nord Firebrand.
They will perish in flame.
I mean, there's no way this is gonna survive. There's fucking no way that this will ever survive. But there's nothing to do, because I don't have any fucking creatures on the board. There's no creatures, there's nothing. This is why fucking control is so fucking silly. He's gonna mill 3 of his own cards. Or not. Fucking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was exactly 10.
Unclawed jaw Khajiit.
I wonder if he pulled that with Laneth.
We fight for the glory of lost Almeris.
What are we going after?
Alright, here's the plan. We hope that he kills the guy with Iran. Then we can do Chanter, finish off, execute, or Chanter, piercing jab, finish off, execute, something like that. This is better. Actually, we can do this too.
I speak with the voice of the Night Mother.
Never mind. I need some fucking creatures, Jesus fucking Christ.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Ah, Khajiit likes this. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
For the right price. We must protect our stronghold.
Face, face, face. Finish off. Spoils of war. Ultimate heist. Oh, we don't have the mana for that. Fuck. But if he has Stealer Secrets, he can one turn kill me now. Man, this was such a frustrating game. Like, I drew so fucking bad.
They're in my sight.
Speak, citizen.
What are we going after?
Together, we will make a fortune.
If I can break those fucking runes, I can play Ultimate Heist and win. If I can break one rune, I can win. How fucking annoying is this? Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's do this. Hello.
Yeah, we're dead. Okay.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
I need one more fucking damage and then I can just win. Fuck me.
My enemies have taught me well.
Time to fight. Attack.
I can't do this. I can't do it. Because you don't have the mana. This is so fucking frustrating.
Khajiit likes Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
This won't do it either.
Shaveskin fool! Shaveskin fool!
That's so fucking frustrating. How fucking frustrating is that?
Khajiit is done for.
That's why I didn't want to play the heist first. I wanted to break the ruins first. But there's nothing to fucking do because you can't fucking play anything because the goddamn game has too much fucking removal. God, that's so fucking frustrating. That was fucking shit. That one game took like 20 minutes or longer. Fucking pointless. Control is so fucking stupid. See what bullshit this top 10 player is playing in fucking casual. Oh wait, we're on ladder. Never mind. You get off this time, Trumple. See if I get executed. Man, that last game is fucking awful. Like, it's not even as bad as, like, Empire Control either. That, is just, like, super degenerate.
This one will get what is needed. This one will get what is needed.
I should have played this in the other lane. I wasn't even fucking thinking. Maybe I can play Spoils of War. Attack phase, Spoils of War.
Size alone belies this one's power.
Think it's worth dying for.
Gold souls
You are
most
dead.
If he has Fervor, I'm like fucked.
Chimera, spirit of the sky, guide us.
Well,
This one will be going, yes.
well.
Unclawed jaw, Khajiit. You are dead.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Size alone belies this one's power. Size alone belies this one's power.
gold souls
You are
most
dead. Unclawed jaw, Khajiit.
Speak, citizen.
We will
Sheepskin
make a fortune.
What have we here? Chimera, spirit of the sky, guide us. Feel the power of the moons. Feel the power of the moons.
I'll profit from your death.
Fucking support-based decks, they're all the fucking same too, but this is the worst. And there's shit that in competitive play, as in tournaments outside of the game, are banned in this. Because it's so fucking stupid.
I will cut your purse. Your throat.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
For direct Feel the power of the moons.
There will be sweetness for this one tonight.
So, we have an opportunity here to do well.
This one will
Which,
get what is needed.
I think involves this.
This one will get what is needed. This one will get what is needed.
There are unclawed jaw cuts. Shaveskin, fool! Shaveskin, fool!
This one will get what is needed. Gone!
Khajiit likes these. Khajiit likes these.
This one will get what is needed.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Ita Oreo.
Justice of Akatar!
You got a lot of shit to do.
Not justice of Akatar!
Is that lethal?
It has been an engaging hunt.
Oh boy. That was a lot of shit to do. So is this asshole playing... Was this guy playing this control deck? Probably just BM me. Or something. There's a lot of the people in this game are pretty awful people. Like, man, behind the screen, I'll bitch all fucking day, but I'm not gonna, like, BM people. Just taunt spam them unless they're being assholes to me. You know? Like, what's the point? What a waste of life. Mono uncolored, so he's playing a Factotum deck, which I until recently called a Factorum deck, which made more sense to me, but okay, never mind, he's playing crabs. Am I surprised? No.
Khajiit likes these.
A really fucking dumb version of crabs, which is not even remotely optimal.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Dwemer crabs. I'm sure he net decked it, except he's not playing the good version, I guess because he's stupid.
I will cut your purse.
Khajiit likes these.
I mean, this should just have yellow. Like Crusader, Spell Sword.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Next turn, Chanter, Shadow Shift.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
Torval Crook. Maybe Piercing Jab, depends what comes up. She's free, so we should definitely do this.
Are dead.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Khajiit likes these.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
You are dead.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
You are dead.
What are we going after? What are we going after?
Justice of Akatosh! Justice of Akatosh!
Gold souls
Shapeskin
most
fool!
unclawed jaw Khajiit. It has been an
Rip.
engaging hunt.
There you go, Dwemer Crab. How do you like that, you fucker? Well, 3 battle victories. We got... Let's see what card we got. Writ of Execution, an interesting card that is too slow. Should be 3. So, you know what? I think we're going to call it for today. That was Death by 1,000 Cats, and let me tell you, there's a whole lot of cat action going on today. It was filled with victory, loss, and pain, such as the life of playing Elder Scrolls Legends Online. Now, I know I'm a salty bastard and was especially salty today, but hey, we got an interesting deck. It's fun to play. It's fun to play with. It's balanced by skill, actually. It's an interesting deck to play. It's difficult to play, like, physically. You got a lot of movement going around. Misclicks are easy. There's a lot of thinking to do while you're playing this deck. So, if you like this deck, give it a try. I bet you'll have fun with it. Alright, take it easy.